Hey folks, today is March the 27th. It's currently about 7 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to do our week number 6 weekly update review for the Titan EA. And I'm also going to include a week 1 update review for the Titan G7 Expert Advisor as well. If you guys have been keeping up with the website, you will have seen this right here. Titan G7, new EA released, watch webinar here. And there's also a bit of information about this new expert advisor that they're going to be providing to us for free. So let's go ahead and jump over here and let's see if we can get some information on this. I did start trading it this week, so I'll show you guys the results I've had with that in a moment. All right, so basically once you tell them you want to get started with the new EA, the Titan G7, they're going to set up a new server, and it did take some time for them to get that done. So the old server that I was on stopped working and I had to set everything back up on the new server. I did use the same account for the Titan, and I created a new one for the Titan G7. All right. For those of you who are already trading with Titan, all right, let's see here. Please note Titan G7 average trade length is 2 days. Okay. No need to stress if you're comparing results with someone who started at a different time. They had a sheet or some information where it was kind of just the facts. I'm trying to find that here. For those of you who have already started trading, here's just a few things to keep in mind. I already mentioned that. Okay, let's check over to the Facebook group. All right, announcements here. Let's see if we can find some information here. Summary of last night's Titan G7 webinar. I think this is it here. In case you missed it, I'm going to give you a quick recap. And obviously there's a replay that I put here on the website, so you guys can click on that if you want to watch the replay. All right, naturally hedges itself by trading 7 different major currency pairs. Uses a 1-to-1 risk-to-reward ratio. It has withstood the largest market crashes like 2008 and 2020. All right. And basically they asked us in the webinar if we wanted to try it. And the sales pitch type stuff is here. All right, so I think that's all the information they gave on it here. All right, we could have easily charged BEF clients an extra $147 per month, but we decided to make this available free with your Blue Edge financial membership. All right, so at this point right now with the Blue Edge membership, we get the Titan, and we also get the Titan G7, and then we also get the indicator as well, the bank secret indicator. I think that's everything they touched on. And like I said, we did get a new VPS when I got set up with Titan here. All right, let's go ahead and jump in and see how the regular Titan EA did this week. All right, I wasn't sure if this FX Blue link was going to continue to work since I had to switch things out, but it looks like it's still working here. Let's check closed orders and then go to the last page. All right, so the last trades it's showing here, close date 3/27/2020. All right, so that's today. So it's definitely still keeping up with everything, and I'll try to go ahead and add the Titan G7 account tracking here as well so that you guys can see that. All right, so as you guys can see, still down a little bit, 1.1%. And what was our closing balance this week? $469.58. I'm pretty sure last week our closing balance was a little bit lower than that. All right, so as you guys can see, we don't have any trades open going into the weekend. All right, so 464. Now is 68 points. And as I just showed you guys over here, so that means we haven't really made much at all. And we're at 469. All right, so definitely Not a lot of movement with the EA this week, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Let me jump over here so we can take a look and see what results a few other people have had with both the Titan EA and the Titan G7. I just did a quick refresh so everybody can see that we're getting the most up-to-date information. All right, my results for the week. Titan, you can see $461. Titan G7, $300. All right, Titan, I just kept winning every trade, not one loser. Go read it. Okay. Check out Joseph's post about spreads a little further down. After adjusting my spread on Coinex accordingly, Titan kept winning every trade. Interesting. Okay. Here's somebody else that said, I'm actually in a loss of 0.2% on Titan. All right, let's keep going down here. Titan results, 5% for the week, back on track with a great day. Stopped auto trading a few hours ago. Stuck with my 1% risk. All right, very nice. As you can see, wow, today 3.5%. All right, 7% up for the week. G7. All right, so it looks like he started with, where is it at here? I'm guessing a $1,000 account. And as you can see, it's up $115. All right, first one is G7 out of the box at 1.5% risk. Second is Titan at 2% risk. Max spread at 7. All right, so this is the Titan G7. Profit of $52. And this one is just regular Titan. Profit of $21.70. Just keep on scrolling down. I'll try to find a few more. Looks like there are quite a few recent ones here. Look at my day with Titan G7. 5,996 so far. One open trade that I can close with a $450 loss on a $400,000 demo account. And as always, past results do not guarantee future results. Got to keep mentioning that. All right, just wow, Titan G7. I admit I'm falling in love. Let's see what he's done this week. 8.51%. All right, you guys, let's jump over and take a look real quick at what my Titan G7 has done this week. Give me 1 second to pull up the VPS. Okay, we are now in the VPS. Let's pull up the G7 here. As you guys can see, we have 2 trades open going into the weekend. Looks like total in the red of 7.56, but you guys will see here our $500 sim account is up $36. So we're at $536 right now. So definitely not bad. Let's go ahead and check out Titan. And here you can see win rate 68.8%. So we're still down, like I said, $469.58. Still haven't been able to get past that $500 mark. Still hopeful that we'll be able to, though. So that's kind of where we're at right now with both of these EAs. I definitely will continue testing them both and seeing how they perform over the next few weeks here. Let me go ahead and exit out of this. All right, already showed you guys how everybody else is doing. And there's one other thing I wanted to touch on here. Give me 1 second. All right, I had to go through and find this video here. They did put out this Titan G7 setup video. So for those of you that are already actually in Blue Edge Financial, you can come over to the Telegram group, which is, you can see here, Blue Edge Financial Announcements. And it is right here. So from Wednesday, March 25th, you'll just click right here where it says this video here, and it'll take you over to this video, and that'll show you how to get set up with Titan G7. Also, I did do a video trading with the bank secret indicator, as you guys can see here. I put that out earlier this week. Blue Edge Financial bank secret indicator does it repaint. I actually asked in one of my previous videos if you guys wanted to see me use this in conjunction with the TDI with divergence and things like that, or if you wanted me to just trade the levels that I saw here. And I actually didn't get any responses, and I know people were interested in whether or not the levels repaint it. So that's one of the main things I decided to focus on in this particular video. But I do think if you do use the TDI, it would actually be a pretty solid indicator just based on what other people have said about it in the Edge Traders Facebook group here. And if we come down here, see what the comments say. It's the same as subdim.ex4 indicator. They just renamed it different. I double checked the settings are the same. All right, so that's somebody stating that it's just renaming an indicator that's already out there. This is another indicator stating that you can use it with the TDI and a couple other things. Like I said, since I didn't get any feedback, I decided to just focus on what I know people wanted to see. And what I've heard about is, does the indicator repaint? And obviously we did find out that it did. But if you're interested, you can come here and maybe get some information on what other indicators you can use. And let's see, that's not how you trade supply and demand. Exactly. And like I said, again, main thing here, just trying to answer the question that people had of, does it repaint? And we know it does repaint. At this point right now, I don't have the time to record videos and spend a few hours each day testing a manual trading system. That's kind of why I've been focused on expert advisors and managed accounts and things of that nature here. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Definitely think it's worth, if you're interested in a manual trading system, take a look at it. If you want to join Blue Edge Financial, it comes with it free, so you can definitely add it on there. And just like I said, make note that it does repaint, and it is probably best to use it with other indicators. And I believe in here somewhere there might be somebody that listed out what indicators they're using with it. For me, if I was going to, I'd use it as just a confirmation, another confirmation with the TDI and the Bollinger Band. So it's always good to have, an extra confirmation for what you're doing. Let me actually see something real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me log into the members area. All right, folks, I want to pull up their video actually on the bank secret indicator so we can actually see what they say about this. And he kind of repeats what I just said a moment ago, but let's take a listen here real quick.
The only indicator that you should be using, you buy when it's low and sell when it's high, right? And that's the whole idea. And this is not, obviously, like any indicator, this is not the only indicator that you should be using. You could use this in conjunction with other things like moving averages or say, for example, the RSI or whatever your trading strategy is. This is just another great confirmation. So you can see here, I had another confirmation and I looked in here and I saw that the bank secret indicator actually showed a blue zone here. So I actually took the trade and it's currently in profit, and I think it will swing.
All right, so as you guys can see there, he does mention and talk about using other indicators along with it as kind of just multiple forms of confirmation. So definitely something to keep in mind if you decide to jump in and test it. All right, and I just wanted to touch on that because I saw a few people had made note of the fact that I didn't use a lot of other things when I did this test here. All right, hope you guys have a great weekend. If you have any questions whatsoever on the Titan G7 or the Titan or the bank secret indicator, don't hesitate to send them my way, and I will try to get them answered for you. Also, if you want more information on any of these, you can definitely click the link below, and those details will be there. The next weekly update review will be on, what's that, April the 3rd. And I will try to have another FX Blue widget here so we can keep up with that as well. So it'll be the Titan EA, and then beneath that, it'll be the Titan G7 EA sim. All right, folks, have a great weekend, and I will see you next week.